morning, beautiful. I hope that this finds you well rested, ready to begin your day. This is your daily tarot and oracle, your daily insight on life and love for December 31st, 2021, the last day of 2021, also timeless. So wherever you're catching it in time, this could be really relevant or horribly irrelevant. Maybe it's funny, maybe it's not so funny, but the cards that I've been sitting with for a minute, this is an indicator of somebody who doesn't know how to pace themselves. All right, this is general collective reading. Listen with an open heart and an open mind. If you have questions about booking a session, go ahead and reach out on the provided email address. You can find me on the social platforms and send me a DM. Somebody's judging themselves way too harshly, like they're not doing enough. They are frantic even. It does feel frantic. This is so interesting because this is somebody who goes all in or not at all. A perfectionist. With people like this, they tend to do so much and burn out, or they can't get anything started because they are a perfectionist, and if it's not so, they don't want to be part of it. So this is somebody who's not quite sure of themselves and pacing themselves. They don't trust themselves with this. This is somebody who needs to have a lot of patience or have patience with them. So what I see is somebody coming, there you go, coming in as an aid to them. I do see that they are going to get their act together and really learn how to pace themselves, not overwork themselves, not abandon the project, abandon the relationship, abandon whatever it is. They're going to learn how to pace themselves, how to be open to progressive adaptation, change, growth. But I also see that even in that, this is so funny, even in that they're going to be fully in, like, yeah, I'm committing to pacing myself. How does that even work? You're going to have to help them keep focused, because I do feel like this kind of energy is one that gets distracted, and that's not a slight towards anybody. It happens to us all. So I see that they are really going to work on being focused. I think that they're really going to work on doing this the right way this time. A lot of willpower being shown here. I think that they're ready. It's just that they want some sort of help. And I think that that's probably where you might be getting that call, or you might actually be the one who needs an aid in this. And I don't want you to be afraid to ask for help. Nobody does. All right, so what is this going to involve? Because, dropping cards. Hold on. Stay tuned. This is also going to be emotional needs. So there's an emotional factor to this. They're afraid of, I think, letting either themselves or somebody else down. Oy. They had a lot of karmic from the past that was a huge influence on how they respond to feedback. And I think that they are not running, but also it feels like they feel like they missed the boat on discipline and on getting into what seems to be a very prime time in their life. If this is you, you're not at your prime yet, so you can get that off your shoulders. You still have more that is coming your way. So, my dear, nobody's going to be leaving anybody in this. You're not going to be abandoned, whoever this is involving. So let's take that burden off of our shoulders right now. They feel like they missed the boat on hitting their prime. Now, I think that this is because they've either had so many opportunities or too much time has passed. But really, everything that they had gone through in this time span was an act of perfection, like perfecting themselves. Okay, mastering themselves. So when you master yourself, you know exactly what your weak points are, what your perceived weak points are, what needs to be worked on, how you interact with others, what kinds of personalities you can work well with, what your particular strengths are, and also, you know, what you are willing to change in yourself. So whoever this is involving, it's important that they alter their view on not time being wasted, but self-mastery being perfected with them. To know thyself is to really take on the world. I really enjoy this. So, I want to leave this out, but I'm also being pulled to the Butterfly Oracle. Let's see what do you need to know about this? What is this involving? What's this? You're stronger than you know. Just give it one more try. That is it. Just keep going. One more try. Ooh. Grief work and self-care. The ball is really moving. And what's this? Finance. That's going to be improving. Sentimental feelings. Take the next step now. And I want this one. What's this one? Spiritual growth. What are you having grief work with? I'm still getting pulled to the Butterfly Oracle. Ooh, please don't set on fire. A new career. So you're letting an old path die out, it seems. Either you or somebody who you're dealing with. They're letting a path die out. So this could be career. It could also actually be a life path. All right. Spiritual growth. You might actually also be stepping into purpose. So how would you step into purpose? It looks like there is a stress with getting that ball rolling, and how can you maintain yourself and this career? Okay, so I want to take these and put them on top. Just get rid of that, okay? So going into the new year, you really are taking the next step. So we're going to look at the mourning process and what you need to do for this life path that has come to a close. How is the viewer, or whoever they're dealing with, going to get through this grief period? What is the recommendation? They have to detox. You have to detox. Somebody has to detox. Sobriety is underneath it. And this is involving, for some of you, relationships. And then you have a natural healing ability. So it's important to understand that you are not too far gone. So what I'm seeing here is, how are you going to heal? You got to do it the hard way. Stone cold, cold turkey. That is scary. It is so scary when you do something cold turkey, because you do not have a buffer. You don't. And it's just, you're getting through it. You are taking it 1 second at a time, 1 minute at a time, hour, day at a time. You have to detox from what that lifestyle has been like for you. Whether it's regarding people you have to detox from, substance, or, you know, I guess whatever the addictive behavior is. This is something that is going to address relationships in your life. So encouraging and supporting your healing work, this is going to take time, because I do feel like it's been put off because of whatever the disassociation patterns that you have had in the past. You are stepping more into loving relationships in your life. And I think that you're doing this with a clear vision, and that you are reaffirming your life, its purpose, and its worth. The detoxification is getting rid of whatever the addictive chemical has been, whatever it has been your go-to. The incense went out. Patchouli? Oh man. Yes, I can whistle. Okay. So the Starseed Oracle has something that it wants to talk about with this. Cracked open, it's happening to you, not for you. These growing pains are going to be intense. You might completely become unglued in this, which I also feel is necessary. You're creating heaven on earth. You are calling in your soul tribe. You're calling in your people. So this could be any one of the experiences of love and compassion. You're not alone. And then, let's see. I feel like there's still one more in here. I feel like I need to shuffle to get that out. I don't know if you've realized this, but the weird way that everything has kind of come about in your life recently has been, first off, out of your control, but it also feels like this has been something that has been pushed by your loved ones on the other side, your angels, your guides, your ancestors, whatever the loved ones we have lost in this life, whatever that looks like for you. I'm not marginalizing it, but know that they had a hand in pivoting this. Also, it's not like you didn't fully understand that. I mean, this is a soul contract that you have with them. They're the ones who are reading you the next line in the script. Go this way. No, you're going to interact with this person. You're going to be going out with this person. You're going to be working on this project with that person that you just went out the door with, so on and so forth. So the helpers in the subtle realms. Everything that brought this about was divine orchestration. I think that you're getting to whatever this funnel point is, and it's causing what I feel is going to be answered in this. What do I do? As I'm looking at this, while I see leaving, it's 11:11. So this leaving, you have got to leave the past behind. But that is going to take courage, because it truly means the end of an era. And there's something that is sticking to my hand, well, not sticking, but poking out with my hands right now. So, no, yeah. Self-employment. You're being urged to actually do something for yourself, either with lifestyle or career. And also, there's going to be a change that is happening in your family, which I do not feel is bad. And then on the bottom, we have the get some rest. All right, my dear, it looks like whatever the change and whatever the ground that's being laid that is before you, let me adjust this. Okay, so whatever the ground is before you in front of this, you're going to get insight on that when you are open and vulnerable, which I don't feel like you are completely ready to be there at this moment. So Spirit's like, listen, you got to take it easy. You got to get some sleep. Go watch your favorite cartoon for a minute. You know, have a snack. You know, let your mind drift and wander. We're going to be waiting for our launching point in your head. Whoever is ending this era, this is going to change their life completely, the direction of it, who they meet along it, what they will be doing. So what does the next phase look like? Hold on. Not feeling here. Hold on. All right, so messages from your angels is making an appearance. You're actually going to take time to actually take care of yourself. What a concept. So let's see. You're not going to be hurt in this next phase. You're not going to be abandoned. You're not going to be hurt. You're actually going to be able to take care of yourself. And also, you are going to be thriving in this. Nobody's going to take your power away from you. And then we have this bad boy. All right. You're stepping into your divine purpose with Archangel Michael. I'm with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. It's going to be quite a road. You're going to have a lot of emotional confrontations. You're going to have a lot of unexpected shifts. That's the best way I can put it. So then we have, you're a light worker. God needs you to shine your light and love like an angel upon the earth and all of its inhabitants. If this is you, you are being stripped of this false identity. If this is somebody that you're dealing with, you can expect the same. But if this is you, then this is going to be something where you have support or give support. You're stepping into the full purpose mode, which I'm being pulled to over here. Why am I getting pulled to mermaids and dolphins? Hi. So something that needs to be healed so that you can step into purpose. Alchemy. Instead of being told that everything that you break, everything you touch breaks, it's actually going to turn into gold. It's going to be a fun playtime for you, but also I have on top the soulmate card. So this is going to be with the help of a soulmate in your life, soulmate, twin flame, kindred spirits, deep soul bonded connections. There is somebody in your life who's going to be helping you through this process. And I know that that probably scares you or annoys you. I get it. Because soulmate, twin flame, kindred spirits have been all over the board. You want to know why? Because it's time. This is not somebody who's going to hurt you. This is somebody who triggers you until we face our shadow selves and it brings out our best. Then at the bottom is make a wish. It's actually, the more that you guys are in collaboration, you and whoever this soul bond energy is, the more that you guys can actually make manifestations really, really, really happen. So I really love this. I see that you two are amazing by yourselves when you two come together, or whoever comes together, whoever the soulmate is. You guys are an unstoppable force. But also, it's not to take life so seriously. Yes, you are here to help. Yes, you are here to step into purpose. But is it going to be always so serious and so much work? No, it's not. This is something where you get to learn exactly what your talent is and step out in it. Okay, wait. I'm already getting the cards messed up from, good God. Okay, so if you follow this particular reading and you are on this path, what is it that you have to look forward to with these energies? Big karmic lessons that are being avoided, getting through your anxieties, getting through this feeling of worthlessness. Ooh. The Hermit card just fell out, so we're going to see how that turns out. All right, so we have the Hermit card, and it is upright. Your awakening is going to be smooth at times, and I do feel Virgonian energy around this. The Hermit card is Virgo. Also, the Merkaba awakening. You are wise beyond your years with all the experience that you have. You're leading the way. The worst is behind you. You're on top of the mountain. Life is going to get easier. You're getting this restrictive energy off your back, whatever this pain has been. And then we have the Lovers. So what I'm seeing here is High Priestess in reverse. The Lovers are going to be teaching you where your insecurities are, because they will nitpick unknowingly. And they're actually going to help you release that. This is a mutual job that you both are going to be having with each other, and it's going to be intense at times, but I see you guys keeping your head above water. And I see that it's not going to be this thing where it continuously has to start again. There will be lull points in this situation, and I want you to know that it doesn't mean that it's gone. It means that it's grounded and that there's other work that is happening behind the scenes. And also that this is a very connected and protected connection. And it's helping you move on from the past, but also this is involving a major commitment and change in your life. I do feel like you are changing lifestyles. I also feel like you are having a whole new emotional restart in life, and it feels like the biggest changes, and it feels like the most cathartic changes. So it feels beautiful and it feels welcoming, and it feels like the decision has been made, and I see unions coming into play. So the unions are feeding into your soul's work and what your life path is, and it's also going to feed into where you have not grown in your life. So you're going to see where the dead weight is, and rather than berate yourself, I think that you're actually going to be working on whatever those hardships were, whether it's cutting them away or actually putting the focus on them so that they can gain strength. And I see this emotional outpour, this emotional overflowing, this emotional restart, because I feel like this abandoned part of yourself has been something that you have been led to be ashamed about. And so it wasn't something that was given attention, but now, since you are where you are in life, it's, I think, where it might serve you as a strength. But also, it's something that is going to take a lot of compassion, and that is going to be part of the new cycle. So, closing cards for this reading, Spirit, what does this viewer need to know? Trust the niggle. The niggling feeling is trying to tell you. What is it? What is that trying to tell you? Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? And hang on. Align your life, deep replenishment. You are going to be held, you are going to be nurtured, you are going to be taken care of. Whatever is falling away in your life right now, I want you to know that it is not in alignment. Stop fighting for something that is not in alignment with your life. All it's going to do is get angry and even hurt you more from how you hold on to it and how you can't let it go. So this is something where I think that you've been attached to it and it's been very venomous towards you. Spirit is telling you to let go. And that might be, I think, one of the biggest pains. So Spirit, final cards from the Rider-Waite. We have this. You are so lucky that you surrendered to whatever this change was and that you did not do something irrational. You are closing off this very painful chapter and you have everything to look forward to. It's a time of reflection and then I see you rocketing forward. Oh my God. Yeah, that's it. I feel like that's it. This has been your final reading for 2021, but it's also timeless. So wherever you're catching it in time, I tip my hat to you. This is great. You're in alignment. You're stepping fully into purpose and you are doing it with whatever this soul bond is. And you guys are going to trigger the crap out of each other, but it's going to be the most growing companionship of your life. And I think that you guys do great work individually, but you guys are an unstoppable force when together. So again, I tip my hat to you. I really hope that this reading made sense. If you do have questions about booking a session, go ahead and reach out in the provided email address. You can also find me on social platforms and send me a DM. I look forward to hearing from you. I hope that you enjoyed 2021. Let's see what 2022 can bring us. Stay safe, have fun. It's been a pleasure. If you found your way across this, you might need this mini message. It's dealing with you and your ability to move forward, make a change. It feels like you feel stuck. It's you making some sort of excuse for it. And I don't think that there's a lot of patience involved in this. It's like, the whole entire thing behind this is fear. Fear of the unknown, fear that maybe you're not as powerful as you think you are, or on the flip side, maybe you're too powerful and maybe it's all in your head. No. Listen, this is going to be something that takes time. There's a lot of grounding that needs to be done. You are holding yourself back. You're staying stuck. You're not going to stay stuck, but you're working on staying stuck right now, trying to reason with yourself and why you can't move on or why you can't take the next step in life. It's complete BS. You don't get to keep stuck. You don't get to hold yourself back. You don't get to not take the next step, and Spirit is not going to let you get away with it. You think you lack resources? No. It may not be the perfect conditions where everything is in, like put on a silver plate in front of you. That is not the point. The point is, it takes a little spark of belief in this, a little bit of effort. You don't have all the resources that you need, but you don't need all those resources right now. These will come eventually. You have to put the investment in. You're afraid because this is risky? Yeah, guess what? It is going to be risky. Anything worth anything is going to be a little bit of work, somewhat of a risk. You are worth this. And I see that this is not going to fail. Spirit is not going to let this fail. The more that you put into this, and it's not running yourself ragged, the more that you take this leap of faith, the more that you invest in yourself and your future and this next step, the more successful it's going to be. So, let's see, I want where this is leading you to. All right, what do you need to know? Because so help me God, if you even entertain the idea of holding yourself back and staying stuck there, you got another thing coming. You are charging up ahead. You're going to be doing multiple things. You're going to be, ooh, yes, baby. I flippin' love this. A lot of earth energy around this, a lot of grounding work that needs to be done. You're going to be doing a lot of things, but you're receiving a gift from life. You have been chosen to expand beyond your wildest dreams and whatever this next step looks like. It is beautiful for you. It's coming charging in. The thing is, you want to micromanage it. Spirit's like, no, it's not going to be a thing. You are meant to go into this. You're meant to go into this phase. And whatever it is going to be meeting you and is going to be dragging you, because it's when you say yes and when you start to pick up the momentum, it is going to just rocket. You're going to be very happy and successful with this. Takes a little belief. If you found your way across this, we need to talk about a karmic situation in your life, whether it's a person or in like a stressful situation. But you want to know what? Both might actually just be very stressful. Listen, it wasn't growing, whatever this was from the past. And I also feel like you cut through all the BS. You took your power back. You took your momentum back. And now I see energies that have to walk away with this sense of loss. These are energies that are stuck in more ways than one. They don't see, they feel like they are in their own self-made prison and they don't see a way out. Honestly, I don't feel like they're doing any effort in it. There's these ideas of new beginning that's coming in, but it looks like they're stuck on a major sense of emotional loss. This person has gone inward. My only curiosity is this person going to stay locked in your life? Let's see. They do have this promising new beginning, but they have to get through this emotional closure in their life. They're dealing with a very karmic situation. I don't think that, God, I want clarification on this. Okay. Whatever it is, it's from the past. It's involving deception and also something that they feel stuck on. Queen of Swords is in reverse, emotionally manipulative and insecure. They are feeling insecure. They are feeling like it's really hard to let anyone in. When they have the Magician, they have an offer and they have so much growth that is coming in towards them. So they are working on structure and routine. This might be a two-parter. Maybe not. Okay, so the Hierophant, they are waking up. They are going through this huge ascension, and I do feel like it's out of the hardship of this karmic situation that they've had to move on from in their life. They don't see the victory in it now, but I do feel like this is something that is going to be happening, and I see a proposal that is coming in once they realize that they are the Magician and that they can grow with this energy. I see a lot of commitments that are coming into play. This might be financial, it might be emotional. Let's see. Spirit, what else? What else can I tell this amazing viewer? What's up? They feel like they lost a chance or they feel like they're missing an opportunity. This is actually amping them up even more. So they are going through an awakening. This is also involving Virgonian energy, the Merkaba awakening. This is, yeah, this is going to be a two-parter. It's going to be a two-parter. Okay, so the Queen of Cups, after some time in going into the cave, I do feel like they are emotionally healing. They couldn't have gone through, well, they couldn't be this person unless they went into full-on shutdown. They had a lot of demons that they had to fight in regard to whatever this karmic situation is in their life. I don't know who the heck this is for. This is insane. If this is making sense to you, please put it in the comments, because what the heck? First off, this is very hard. If this is you going and letting go of a karmic situation from the past in your life, you kind of need a big hug. If this is somebody who you are dealing with, they need a big hug. We keep getting this. So they left the chaos. They left the circus. They have 2 sevens. Look up the angel number 7. Let's see. They have so many choices in front of them that they feel like they are stuck. So what this is leading to is a whole new world that is open up to them, and they feel like they feel stuck, like they feel like they can't move on. You didn't miss a chance. Oh my God, if this is you, you got to cut through all the BS and realize that you did not miss a chance. Let's see. This is actually going to happen very fast. Okay, so once you cut through all the BS and once you stop berating yourself, there's about to be some really fast movement. It's really about to pick up, and I see the collaboration coming in. I see that your voice really matters and that you are speaking out. Whatever it is that you are jumping in on, it's allowing you to move on from this past situation. Also get through abandonment issues. You've gone through an ascension and awakening, and I want to know what has been the biggest lesson for you that you will take with you in this journey. It's going to be work, but it's going to be everything that you want, and it is involving the lovers. Let's see this. So this might be somebody who's helping you get through your abandonment issues and who's helping you get through the past and helping you on this journey. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. And what's up here? Yeah, emotional insecurity, and this is somebody who has to watch this grow. It's going to be secure as time proves that this is, well, consistent and that it's building. I hope that this made sense. Somebody needs to talk about probably something that they really don't want to talk about. Somebody's hurting. Somebody's hurting and they don't know what to do about it. Either you have to come clean or the person that you're dealing with has to come clean, but somebody's dealing with a lot of pain, despair, heartache even. It's that they're feeling a huge sense of loss in their life. Like they are not worthy of love, they don't deserve love, either that or they don't deserve kindness even. Somebody is having a really hard time with that. It's a huge sense of what seems to be trauma. Somebody's dealing with emotional trauma and self-worth. But I feel like they are going to talk about it. If this is you, you need to talk about it. And if this is someone you're dealing with, they're going to do, I think, the most vulnerable thing on the planet and actually open up to you or somebody who they feel safe in doing. Somebody is getting help. So that in itself is very exciting. I feel like there is a major change that is going to be happening in their life, and I feel like they are taking charge. I really feel like they do want to change too. I feel like they're ready to cut away the past and that they're ready to let this burden off of them. I do feel like they've been carrying it for a while. I feel like this is a major internal pain that they're carrying. It almost feels like weight on their back, but it's internal. There's a major sense of release, but also I feel like this has been a long time coming. So something in their life has triggered them to start opening up and have this feeling no longer be tolerable. And I think that this might be involving you somehow because I feel a strong sense of care around you. And I feel like this came out when I was shuffling. So it's from another deck, the Butterfly Oracle. So this, it really feels like they are trusting in you. It says finance, but it's an investment. They are invested in you. See what I'm saying? They are trusting and investing in you to open up to. It's not that you are going to rescue them, but you're going to provide a safe space for them to start to process this. So what this leads to, as far as that outcome goes, let's see. I don't know about you, I'm feeling a really low energy today. It's not bad, it's just like, you know? All right, so what's this? What's this leading to then with you? Okay, they are going to talk about why they feel inferior. They're going to come to a conclusion. And this is like where they start to slow down. I see that they are going to be putting in, okay, so a two-parter. They're going to be putting, I think, a lot of, let's see, the choice, magician. They aren't going to act like the problem isn't there. They're going to be hitting a really low point with it. So what this is leading to is even more of a breakdown from this person, but I feel like this is necessary. I don't feel like anybody's in danger, But I do feel like this is necessary. I feel a loss of passion. I feel a loss of drive. I feel like that has all been a cover for whatever they were trying to hide when it comes to whatever this trauma is. So let's see. After that processing goes, ooh, I feel like they are going to push through this with sheer willpower. We have at the bottom of the deck this, being pulled to this. I do feel like they will be able to move on. There's the Hermit card around this, and also we have this right here. So all in all, I feel like they are no longer afraid that they are going to be dropped by opening up about this. And I do feel like a whole new cycle is going to begin in their life. Isn't it crazy how the biggest breakdowns lead to the biggest breakthroughs? Like, you know, your throwdown with spirit, with source, with God, and then it's like, you know, I'm done. And then you actually start to really build something amazing. I feel like this person is going to be doing this. If this is not you, this is somebody that you are involved with. And it feels beautiful because they got it all out where they have been hanging on to it for so long. So you're about to find out a lot of truth about either this situation, this person, but it's not for anybody to judge. It's not involving judgment at all. It's because they feel so safe and able to be vulnerable with you, which I don't feel like they have had that space before. I genuinely don't. And then we have the Ten of Cups. The new cycle is beginning. They are going through an awakening. They are able to move on. They are moving on to greener pastures. They are taking all of their hardships and using it as fuel. And what's this? Oh yes, this is going to be something that slowly builds through time. Now you're going to have bumps in the road of abandonment because with what they have told you, with how they have opened up, I do feel like it's, you know, are you still going to be there? You still good? Did I do too much? No, they didn't do too much. This is part of the awakening and it feels really beautiful. And I also feel like this is going to deepen the intimacy level between you guys. So this could be friends, family, lovers. This could be whatever the contact, but it is definitely soul bonded. I really hope this made sense. You're creating space for somebody to heal. Hey, if you've found your way across this, the person that you're dealing with is feeling like they're losing it and they're afraid to do anything. They're afraid of losing their grip. They're afraid of their outbursts. I think they're afraid of their reactions to, like, are they going to go insane? This is a high emotional time for them. And I see that they are having a really hard time with seeing the future, looking forward, letting things come to them. I don't know exactly why this is happening with them. They, you know, maybe they feel like this is just their lot in life. Maybe they feel like they're foolish. All right, so it's a lot of work for them and they don't know if they're up for the task. They are ready to move on, but like part of them wants to do this thing where they just bypass all the hard work. Let's get to the good part. No, it's not going to happen like that. Okay. They think that whatever they are doing, they think that they're putting on some sort of a show. When they're not putting on a show, nothing about them is fake or false. They're just hiding. They are hiding behind what seems to be a really stupid curtain with them. It is going to be a lot of work. They have to really get through this feeling like they are some sort of a false prophet. What I'm seeing in this is they are working on self-mastery. They have a lot of hurdles that they have to overcome. I get a lot of masculine feeling around this. What you need to know is that this is really a good person. They feel like they are damaged. I'm not saying that they feel like this is actually them feeling like they feel like they are too damaged. Not that I'm saying that they're damaged, not that you're saying they're damaged. This is just how they feel. And I know that you really care about them, which is probably why you are so curious as to what the heck is going on with them. They're not outwardly maliciously lying to you. What I'm seeing is they're hiding about them what they feel is, I think, not the saddest parts, but the most broken parts. They're afraid if they are seen as too broken or whatnot, that you'll go. I feel like this has been a theme in their life. It always goes away. They're very insecure about that. They don't want to lose having you in their life. So they are really working on themselves. They're trying to figure out how to do it. They'll do the hard work, but they got to figure that out for themselves. They do want to take this leap with you. And I see that they're going to be doing a lot of things at once. They're going to be scrambling to get their head together in this one. That's where they are going to question, can I even do this? Yes, they're working on self-mastery. Just, it takes grace.